Alright, YouTube, I'm hoping someone out there can help me. My daughters bought their first car. I talked them into buying it. It's a Volvo C70. It's a 2011. Only had 70-something thousand miles on it. It's a limp mode. The guy couldn't fix it. And I had a very similar Volvo to this. I had a early 2000s XC70, a V70. 2.5 turbo, a little bit different iteration than this. Anyway, long story short, I had to have Zemodex rebuild my electronic throttle body. This one seems to be a different model. It's a Bosch one, and there's a reprogramming sequence that goes to it, but you don't have to go and have the computer all modified to it and stuff. But it keeps getting a code for a throttle body, gets a code for a leak inside the boost lines post the mass airflow sensor. And anyway, it's in limp mode, and regardless of what I do, before you even crank it, it's still in reduced power mode, limp mode. I've reset everything. I've got the negative off. Got a new throttle body for it, got a new gas pedal for it, because that was one of the other ones, because it's getting a signal that's not accurate between the gas pedal and the throttle. And so anyway, I've tried everything to reset those. New, and then turning to the internet, essentially it's saying, okay, you need 5 volts on the reference plug, which I believe is pin 3 from this. Well, I pull it out and it's 4.37. And I've checked continuity. I've taken it off here, took it off from the computer, found the wire, run ohms through it. There's no leakage. I plugged it to there and then hit grounds, hit the negative on the battery, everything else from this electronic throttle body plug, and no connection. So there's no leak, so the wire's not grounded out to the body somewhere. It doesn't seem to run ohms. It stays an open line when I run it to each other. So if one of the other pins is rubbed into that reference wire, it should lose voltage, but nothing. It's all open line. There's no continuity going through it. And so I think the wires are good. I've even taken some of the plastic sheathing off and looked and unwrapped tape. I have it off right here from the back of the computer right now, because I was back pinning into them, because that plug is plugged in right now. When I unplug it, that pin 3 has 4.37 or whatever it is, and it's supposed to be 5 to 5.2. I get the same amount of volts over here. And so it's leading me to believe the computer's bad, but I'm just wanting to make sure of everything. I've checked the grounds. I took every ground off and kind of sanded and buffed them and cleaned them through the body. He did all these posts. 2 of these were rusted over here and got my hopes up, but nothing. Over here inside the passenger side, I've pulled out. And what a joke, Volvo. What a joke. What is this? What is this crap? I pulled this out, and I pulled out that, I think they call that the ECU. And I pulled it out hoping that I would find corrosion in there. Pulled off every plug, every one of them. And then I went ahead and used electronic cleaner on them. None of them are green, corroded. Plugged it all back up. Same exact volts. Same exact codes. And so here's what it does. So you'll hear this actuator move, and it moved with the original one, the one that this person got off of a junkyard, this Bosch model, and it would fully open and fully close itself when I plug up the negative for the first time, because it's been disconnected. This one does the same thing, because I physically have taken off the hose and watched it. And so when I connect it, you'll hear it jump and move. You can hear it actuate back and forth. And so I know it's moving. It's got signal to it. And then when I go on the inside, I won't even start the car. And now this battery's been off for like 30 minutes or so. And the battery's good. It's got 12.7 volts or something like that. That's what it's been reading. And I've even done it while it's on the charger. So when I come in, I've let it do the programming to where some say 2 seconds, 4 seconds. I can hear. Okay, I heard things clicking, moving. So I haven't started the vehicle. So if it was a leak from the boost lines and things like that, it was activating the reduce performance mode. It would not be active yet because I haven't started it. But yet the throttle body has activated and the engine's not running. It's in the 2 position or on, and I'm already in reduced performance mode. And if I plug up this OBD2, it's just a cheap generic one, but it does have the Volvo codes on it. I'll show y'all each of the codes. Bear with me. Alright. These are pending. P2111. Catalyst below threshold. It's not running. That's a stored code. That's another stored code because it's what's going on there. The voltage correlation right there. The P2135, which is saying that my gas pedal and my throttle body have electrical signals that disagree. O2 sensor, permanent, mass airflow leak. This is the low flow one. It's a leak. Those are all permanents. But I got to get it out of limp mode before I can start addressing any leaks and things like that. I can't even start this vehicle without it being out of limp mode. I can erase these. It won't erase them because they're all permanent. Erase successful. It's going to pop them right back up. Let's switch over to live data. Alright, powertrain live data coming up. And right here, this is what. So, one thing said that the pedal positions should not be the same, that they should be different. I changed it out, ordered a brand new pedal from Volvo. $200 something later. Here's the original one. Apparently it's just fine. I guess we'll sell it. Same exact voltage. We have that 7.8, and it works. If I push my foot on the gas pedal, you can see it adjusts up, goes up and down. But this one right here, the absolute throttle position, I'm not pushing the gas pedal, but it's telling it that the absolute throttle position is at 98%, but the relative throttle is at 0. So the blade is at 0, but the computer thinks it's at 100, is what I'm assuming. And then when I scroll through, there is another throttle. Gotta find it. Absolute throttle position, 2%. Now that one would be correct because it's, you know, they're slightly open when you do it. But anyway, I'm just running out of options. I've done virtually everything that I've read or could think of. I've checked everything over here because it said these are notorious for the AC leaking or for a drain leaking and causing water to get on it. Nothing was corroded, nothing was rotten. There was no moisture, there was no water. But this reads the same no matter what I do. If I unplug the gas pedal, the only thing that changes is those two numbers that were 7.8%. These two, one of them goes to 100 and one of them goes to 0. And then it'll say anti-skid activated up here. But the reduced performance is still there. Any thoughts that anybody has would be greatly appreciated, because when it's in this mode, That's all the throttle I can give it. Nothing. Virtually nothing. So, I'm hoping this will turn out to be a good running vehicle for my girls. And then I checked this hose because I saw they put some RBT on it. It don't seem to be leaking anywhere, but I think they thought it was because of the code, and they put that there. But regardless, I can't get this stinking thing to work properly, or I can get this thing to run. Any help, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you.